A non-conference win right before heading into Christmas break, and this is always that trap game of, as your kids leaving mentally and not focusing in. And I thought for long periods of time our team was really locked in on our mission and of what we want to accomplish. Obviously, the best non-conference win-loss record we've had in 15 years, and being able to be deliberate in that action. And is huge. Playing two of the best teams in the ACC and two more teams that will more than likely be NCAA tournament teams, and feel really good about where we are heading into end of December and January. But I'm excited for the kids to be able to get home, spend time with their families, and get away from this, and then come back and really focus in on what we have to do in the ACC. But overall, really pleased that we got the win. And for long periods of time played really well. But questions?
I know the first three quarters seemed pretty smooth for you guys.
Yeah.
The fourth quarter seemed to be a little bit of a bump. What would you say that maybe Holy Cross did to set you guys off on your game?
Yeah, and again, a lot of respect for what they do, and I think they're got some really good players, but so much of it was us, and we had those lapses mentally, just where we got tired and quit doing the things that put us in position to do that. We were 1 foot already on the plane headed home, and instead of finishing where your feet are and being in that moment and just locking in and doing what we need to defensively. And I thought the 3 threes in a row, kind of hurt us and kind of broke that momentum, and it swung to them. And we still are learning is that whenever you have someone down and whenever we have a lead, we still don't know how to play with that lead, and we've got to continue to work on that, and and those players that come in have to perform at the same level as those that got us the lead, and but I thought players like Ty came in and gave us a huge spark all day long on both ends of the floor, and and so but that's I thought it was mainly more us than them.
Taisha, I know you guys had a bit of trouble against NC State and Notre Dame. What do you think you guys did really well today against Holy Cross to get the win?
I think we ran the floor well. We were hitting shots, and we were just playing like we usually play in practice. We were just being us.
What do you think having a good non-conference record does for you guys going into the ACC this season?
I think it gives us more confidence because we know we could beat main teams in the ACC, and we'll just go in there and try and win.
I know this is your fourth season, Coach. I know you're proud of having the best non-conference record for the last 15 years. How would you say that going into the ACC? I know you've had trouble before, but do you think you're more confident going into this year than previous years?
Absolutely, and this is the first time that I can look our players in the face and say every game from here on out is that we've had a chance to compete and win, and and again we'll have to play really well, but we have the pieces, we have depth in the our on our bench, and and again we have to have the mentality and we have to have the toughness and all of those things that lead to ACC wins. But absolutely, we're going to try as hard as we can to protect this home court and then go on the road and win a couple. And but it's ACC. Obviously, we've talked level up all year long, and now as you look at that ACC schedule, you have to take the next step, and our kids are excited and ready to do that. They need a break. I think finals into 2 of those ACC games before Christmas, which hasn't happened, and so just trying to get that, and especially against those 2 top-ranked teams, and now you look at the rest of it, and we're going to have to go battle, and we're excited about being able to do that.
So I know you guys are going into Christmas. What is this practice schedule like for you guys coming up soon? I know teams do give their players off, but you guys are just coming off finals. So what would you say?
Yeah, so they leave today, and so they go home, and then we bring them back on the 27th. We'll have a practice on the 27th, and then get ready, have 2 days prep leading into Georgia Tech. And so again, I always think that home environment, being able to give them as long as possible, but still be able to get ready for what we have next is really important. So we're going to get these kids out of here and let them go experience and see their families and do that stuff that they need to.
Thank you, Coach.